In the beginning, there was the Word. The Word was with God. And through my years of training and experience, I've learned that the six most important words are: I admit I made a mistake. So, 5 days into my original 21-day water fast is when I broke. And I compromised with myself. And later on in this video, we'll talk about what it is that allowed me to start negotiating and compromising with myself. Um, do I think it happened for a reason? And was the reason necessary? Yes. Um, do I wish I would have learned the lesson needed another way? Yes. But wishing and hoping is, not part of our vocabulary, right? Um, those who wish and those who hope give autonomy away, right? Like when you wish for something, you don't see it as part of your control and an ability to choose and like the strength in that decision. You get what I'm saying? Um, regardless of that point, in the beginning there was the Word, and today is day number 1, December 28th, my time. So it is day number 1 of a 20-day water fast, day number 1 of a 40-day liquid fast. So after the original 20-day water fast, we're going to begin season 2 or series of this overall series, which is the springtime pathway. And those next 20 days after these first 20 days, which will be 40 days in total, I'll be allowed to juice and have a smoothie here or there. Damn, it's crazy, right? What these past few days have done. These past few days I've been eating, right? I stopped around Christmas time. I think Christmas Eve is when I began consuming food again, or Christmas Eve. Um, and I was noticing my mind was using angry energy more to complete these fasts, right? Or to complete the days, to log in the days, right? I was tightly wound. Like anything would set me off. One thing didn't go my way, it would piss me off. Like it would make me emotionally react. Not react to people per se, but react to myself. Right? I would start talking negatively about other people or other situations to my own self, in a way creating myself bigger than somebody else in my own mind, due to the fast I was going on. And I didn't like that, right? Like it was making me, Christmas time, whether you celebrate it or not, right? Like there's family, you're around family. I did not want to be in that mindset around my family, right? Because the same way a man needs to hold themselves to the Word, right, which I did not in this last fast, um, a man must also not emotionally react to those who he loves, or just to anybody in general, right? You're not supposed to be an emotional burden. You're not supposed to be a Grinch during Christmas time. You're not supposed to be grumpy. You're supposed to regulate your emotions to an extreme level of success. And I was not doing that. So I decided to switch my mindset. I decided to allow myself to relax on this fast and to enjoy my time with my family. Uh, did I overdo it? No, I don't think so. Because before, when I stop fast, I eat big. I eat a lot of, like, I just overdo it. It's like I'm cheating, right? This time it was just, I was there amongst family and able to mm, just be present. I was present. And in that time of being present, I reminded myself that this fast is a gift, right? This fast is a present. Uh, and so as I begin, this is day one, as I begin these next 20 days and 20 days after, right? Not only am I looking to commit to my word so that my word is impeccable, right? Because in the beginning there was the word, and through the word you create everything, right? By sticking to your word, you create monuments, right? Like the gods and goddesses within us. That is where we create life and light. So not only do I hope to commit to my word, and am I committing to this word of fasting, but I am striving and committing to not being so tightly wound. Yes, I'm choosing to be disciplined. Yes, I am choosing to be strict, but I'm not going to be wound up tight, right? I'm going to embrace flow state. I'm going to be adaptable, right? Like, right, all your greatest fighters, all the greatest fighters and warriors of all time, whether we're looking at the movie Troy and Achilles, right? He wasn't the biggest, strongest, meanest, most ruthless, right? He had bounce. He was flowing, right, to the things that presented to him, because he had gone through the motions so many times, and didn't just go through the motions but grew through the motions, right? So with this fast, I know it's going to be hard. I know there's going to be days that I do get wound up tight and stressed out and feel the pressure. Uh, but in those moments, I hope to detach myself from that feeling so that I can embrace the flow state, embrace the growth that comes from that. To, have you ever worked like some hard labor, whether you're gardening, whether you're uh, fucking stocking the shelf, right, at a grocery store. I used to work at grocery stores. Whenever you're doing anything hard, right, you're working up a sweat, and you're going. And yeah, sometimes in the back of your head, you think like, these motherfuckers don't have nothing on me. But there's other moments where you're able to talk trash to your coworkers, right, in a joking manner, right, like you're shooting the shits, right. So I hope within this hard, stressful process that most people wouldn't go through or even put themselves through or even talk about, right, and be vulnerable in a moment like this, hope that as I go through this process, I'm also able to remind myself of the shooting the shit mentality, and remind myself that it's not as hard as it seems, right? My favorite book of all time is The Way of the Peaceful Warrior by Dan Millman. And he says, I'd rather be a humorous fool than a serious jackass. I believe. So, a few of those words might be messed up, but I'd rather be a humorous fool than a serious jackass, right? The jackass who believes they know everything and don't know shit, but they're serious about it. I'd rather be a humorous fool. I do not know all the answers. I believe I know a path. I see a path for myself. I believe I know what I've been chosen for, but the point of this is to laugh in the face of struggle, right? To be fly with it still, right? To not just be a ball of stress, right? I want to smile as I go through this process. I want to laugh in the face of pain. I want to, when something hard is happening, when I'm going through something hard, like I just want to laugh it off. Like that last rep of a bicep curl where you just can't get it up, but so it's funny. But you push through as hard as you can, you reach that limit, and you fucking laugh. Like, hey, it got me this time. Right. So as I go through this, I want to embrace that more. I want to embrace being charismatic more. I want to embrace my inner flyness more. Just get to it. In the beginning was the word. Here it is my duty to stick to my word. That is what a man is. A man is the truth, and the truth is above all things, able to commit to the word, right? And that's what we got to do. So hopefully you all, I mean, not understand my reason, but I'm giving you the reason. I'm not making any excuse, right? Excuses are tools used by incompetent individuals to build monuments of nothingness, right? So we're not making any excuses. We're actually changing up certain things. So instead of, uh, so I'm gonna go 20 days water fast, 20 days juice slash liquid fast, right after the first 20 days. From there, we're gonna take 10 days to reset food wise. And then from there, we're gonna go on a 30-day uh, challenge that pretty much brings everything together, right? We're gonna get into more specifics later. I've written out a document about my next 90 days a few days ago, but since things changed, instead of posting on YouTube for the next 90 days, we're gonna post on YouTube for the next 180 days, right? 180 degrees in a triangle to make a 180-degree turn means to change your life, right? Complete shift, complete turnaround, 180 degrees because I'm not a square, right? So 180 days from now would be June 26th, which would be 5 days after summer solstice. We're at winter solstice right now, But first off, we're starting with these first 80 days. So first 20 days, water. The next 20, juice. From there, 10 days to reset. From there, 30-day of a specific challenge that I will tell you guys later. That's 80 days in total. And at the 80-day mark is the spring equinox around there, right? So, yeah, we got this. But all you all need to know is these next 180 days, I'll be posting on YouTube. You'll be getting my reflections. These first 20 days are about water fast. It's going to be a struggle, just as the first 5 days were, 5 or 6 days were, but we were able to get through them. But I don't want to just get through them. I want to grow. I want to be in flow, right? That's what the point is of this shit. It's not just to do it and be angry while doing it. There's a lot of people that could do that. I could do a lot of shit while angry. The key is, can you eat a pile of dog shit with a smile on your face? Can you find love in it? Right? Work is love made visible. Khalil Gibran said that. Right? If I bake this bread with indifference, it's not going to taste the same as if I bake this bread for my beloved. Right? So I'm going to treat this fast not as if I'm giving it to myself first, but as if I'm giving this to someone that I love to the utmost, which will be me, right? But it's a different mindset, right? A lot of times we love other people more than we love ourselves. And right, it's a great way to transition into loving yourself deeply, more deeper, more sharply, more cleaner. So yeah, I look forward to getting to know you all more. I look forward to allowing you all to get to know me more. I know this was a long video. But yeah, hopefully we're all aware on what the next steps are. And hopefully you're not annoyed or tired of all my random quotations and quotes. But yeah, let's get this shit. This next 20 days are going to be amazing. They're going to be fun. They're going to be a struggle. It's going to be fun. But life, a lot of people say life is suffering, man, and I get it. I hear it. Stoics believe that you got to embrace the suffering, but I believe in amor fati, right? I believe that you got to love your fate, not just accept your fate, right? Which is what a Stoic does, right? But more so Nietzschean, loving your fate, right? Like loving the hard shit and like embracing it with a smile on your face. Not because it's hard, and yeah, being able to flip the switch and being in that pain cave when needed, right? But like the Joker, right? Like laughing at this shit. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be in this flow state. We're gonna spread our wings, and this is day one, and this is a restart. Restarted day one. 20-day fast. Restart day one. Let's get it.